Hello everyone. In this video we see Grade 10 English Lesson 7 Chapter 1 A Baker from Goa Detailed Explanation. The story takes us back to the time when Portuguese ruled Goa. They were immensely famous for their breads. The narrator often finds his elders thinking about those good olden days and telling them that the famous breads date back to the time when Portuguese ruled over Goa. They ponder over the past and tell them that though the Portuguese have left Goa, but the bakers of bread still exist. If not the original ones, their legacy is being continued by their sons. The bakers are still being referred to as paders. Everything about baking is still the same, ranging from those who mold the bread loaves to the furnaces which have survived the ravages of time. The sound of their arrival and the thud of their bamboo stick can still be heard just like the olden times. The narrator also recalls that the baker acted as their friend and companion during their childhood days in Goa. The baker used to visit twice a day, once while he was on the round to sell his loaves, and the other time while returning back with his empty basket, having sold all the loaves. It was the sound of his bamboo stick that woke the children up. The children were so excited to meet him and choose from the bread bangles or concone he made especially for them. While the were for children, loaves were for the adults that were generally collected by the maid servants of the household. The baker often made a musical entry with his bamboo stick in the olden days. His one hand supported the basket on his head while the other banged the bamboo on the ground. He would go house to house and greet the ladies before handing them over the loaves. The parents would scold the children and make them stand aside, but as eager as they were, the children would climb a bench or the wall referred as parapet to peep into the basket. They did not even bother to brush their teeth before having those bread bangles because it seemed an unnecessary effort for them to pluck mango leaves from the branches to use them for brushing their teeth. They considered brushing unnecessary because the hot tea could effortlessly wash their mouth, as they thought that animals like the tigers never brush their teeth. Bread is an important part of the Goan culture, and it's evident from its presence at every important occasion. From sweetbreads at marriages to sandwiches at engagement parties and cakes and coconut cookies at Christmas, as well as other occasions, makes the presence of a baker in every village very essential. Bakers were known to have worn unique knee-length dresses typically known as kabai. In the narrator's childhood days, he had seen them wearing shirts and pants whose length was shorter than the usual ones. It was a part of their identity so much so that even if someone wears the trouser length now, he is said to have dressed like a baker or pader, as was said in olden times. The baker had a way of making a monthly record of bills on a wall using a pencil and then collecting the money at the end of the month. Baking has always been a profitable profession. The baker's family and workers have always been happy and joyous. The baker was usually fat, which was proof that he had a lot to eat and hence was proof of his richness. Even to this day, someone with a well built body is easily compared to a baker. So, this is the summary of part 1, A Baker from Goa. I hope you have understood this. Thank you.